Shroomy's Game Store, located in Glenmont, New York, is one of the newest family-owned video game stores in the capital region, focused on retro gaming and more. Since opening less than a year ago, the store has attracted dedicated customers and has their eyes focused on becoming community-centric. Not only do they have a robust selection of video games from Atari to modern consoles, they also have arcade machines and are even opening space to allow events and competitions. Owner Gary White and the staff at Shroomy's have been gamers since day one and have now put that same passion into providing an incredible customer experience to the people walking into the store every single day.
The community is amazing, and that's all we ever wanted, especially with our kids, is at the end of the day, this is what we want our kids to have and to be able to enjoy, and we wanted to make it about community. So
yeah. And you know, kind of following up with that a little bit too, we get a lot of parents that come in that they have kids that are like 8 years old or whatever, and it's like, let me show you what daddy started out with. You know, let me show you this. Pick up a Nintendo cartridge or a Sega cartridge or whatever and show them, and you know, either the kid's like super excited and wants, because that was for me, like, my dad did not care about video games at all. So anything that he would play with me was like the greatest thing ever. So we basically only played side-scrolling beat-em-ups. So that was all I wanted to play. You know, I wanted to play Double Dragon, I wanted to play Streets of Rage, Turtles. That was it. You know, and so we have parents that come in and their kids play Mario with them or whatever, and then they get, you know, basically, you know, involved in something that, you know, their parents were, you know, fans of when they were kids, and I think that's awesome.
So yeah, we got our PlayStation section over here, got our PS2, all your accessories, got your PS3, PS4, and started the PS5 section. Still a little slow rolling, but we're getting there. And then obviously you got your more expensive PlayStation titles in the glass case over here. So you're gonna have all your PS1, PS2, everything that's super expensive is gonna be right there. And then you got essentially your Nintendo, Game Boy, Switch, controllers, and you got all your retro. All in the perfect spot. Go right down the line. Got your NES, SNES, N64, your Sega, boxed and loose, and then you start with your Xbox and your Atari. Got it all, man. It's awesome. Got all your accessories over here too, controllers. And then the pinnacle though is this machine right here. This thing is awesome. If you're gonna buy any system, it's this right here.
So is this the Retron or?
Yeah, this is the Classic 3. So it's a separate system. It's manufactured by a guy in Jersey, but they're fantastic systems, man. This thing runs 10 hours a day basically every day, and we've left this thing on for like 24 hours straight, on more than one occasion, and it's great, man. Plays all your retro stuff, takes all your old controllers, and yeah, it's a fun time, especially for like he said, when the parents come in and say they want to beat up their kids a little bit, you know. It started, I was with a company for a while, and my daughter, I had to leave unfortunately because she is getting treatment for some health issues, so I needed a job where I could be a little more flexible, and I started trying to basically get some more money together by selling some of my old games, because I was a big gamer when I was a kid. Loved playing with my cousin a lot. Like, that's how I grew up, was playing Super Nintendo, and I wanted to just sell everything and try and pay some medical bills, and kind of started selling my collection off and realizing there was kind of some money to be made there.
As far as like the walls and everything, it was just loud. That was it, loud. We want it to pop and stand out. Yep. So that's why everything is a disgusting green and a disgusting blue, but it works.
But it looks good, man.
It works.
Like it.
It works. Plus you got your Mario Mushroom Kingdom pipes, and that's
the pipe.
That's automatically going to be.
You got to get the Mario.
Yeah.
That's what sold us on the building in the first place, was the pipe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Needs a little touch up, but that's all right.
This was really meant to be then.
Yeah, it was. It really was. We saw it. We were like, oh, this is the spot. It's got the pipe. It's perfect. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
What makes this a sought-after game other than its obvious incredible gameplay?
Incredibly rare, copyright issues. There's limited release copies. It's a lot of things. And the fact that it walked in the door after we opened is incredibly crazy. So it's like one of those things that's meant to be, I guess. But
yeah, I mean, there's been a lot of like high-end things that come through, and that stuff's really cool too. But yeah, it's not every day you see
a completed box.
It's not every day you see that or some of the other stuff. But just some of the complete box stuff. It's neat because you get to see you know, somebody that comes in that's around our age, you know, mid-30s, and they're like, yeah, I bought this, or my parents bought me this when I was a kid, and it's still got, you know, the original receipt in it from like a leech mirror, or, you know, a media play or something like
KB
that in
Toys
it. Yeah,
from 93.
KB toy receipt or something like that. It still has this original saran wrapped like slit or whatever. So you can tell their parents were strict. Didn't let them destroy the boxes.
COVID kind of hurt kids, especially my young one. She went through 2 years of not building relationships. It was tough for kids. And like we said, when we built the store, it was all about the community. We wanted to bring people back together again, and so we're opening the events room here in June, around June, mid-June. We're going to be doing Pokemon events. It's going to be video game and cards. It's going to be sanctioned and unsanctioned for prizes, things like that. So yeah, you'll be able to come in, meet other people around your age, and compete. So it'll be cool. When you spend money, you get money back. So you just come in, you purchase with us, and create an account, and then every time you come in, we find you by your last name, phone number, and you just accrue points with us, and you get money back in store credit to spend. So works out for everybody. You can just follow us at Shroomy's Game Store on Facebook, Instagram, and for the events, we'll also be rolling out a Discord. And for anybody that is in the area, the other thing I'd like to mention is too, we got an awesome arcade here. We got machines coming in, got about 6 now, I think, and everything's 25 cent, 50 cent play, and nothing prices you out. So yeah, definitely stop in and check it out.